is the heat on Kirk Cousins in Minnesota. The Vikings have gone out and used the 66th overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft on Texas A&M's Kellen Mond. And Mond's a quarterback who, going back in 2018, there was some thought that he could develop into a first-round caliber quarterback because he had a good 2018 season. Never really took the next step. Was always inconsistent, but there were flashes there. There were moments every single year. And of course, there were games where you looked at him and he was just terrible. And there were games where he was phenomenal. And it's so up and down, so much of a roller coaster that he's fallen to the third round in this draft. And obviously, he's in that second tier of quarterbacks, guys who will be taken day two, but will be developmental players who might never start in the NFL. Or they could end up being a Dak Prescott kind of guy, a guy who comes out and, he's a star eventually. And I think Mond is a guy who I like quite a bit because you have the flashes. It's so many guys like with Kyle Trask, you had a great year of production this past season. With Davis Mills, you have maybe better physical traits than what Mond or Kyle Trask will give you. I still really like Mond, though. And this guy he can run, too, if he really has to. He has more mobility than guys like Kyle Trask. And Mond, because he has had the big moments, he's had the big-time throws, more so than someone like Davis Mills. Maybe not quite as much as Kyle Trask, because Trask was a Heisman candidate this past season. But I think that Mond's game will translate better to the NFL almost than Trask's will. So I really like this pick for the Minnesota Vikings. It's just the question, though, what are you going to do at quarterback? When does the timer run out on Kirk Cousins? And when does it run out on something like Zimmer? Is it going to be a situation where if you don't make the playoffs this year or you don't win a playoff game this year, that the team's going to be looking to change everything at quarterback or at head coach? So you really got to wonder, what is the time frame here for Minnesota in terms of the quarterback situation and the head coach? When is it going to run out? And is Kellen Mond a guy who's going to be seeing the field in 2 or 3 years?